A viewer sent me a very interesting chart on Instagram together with the question, what's going on there? And then I did some research and I heard from two sides, hey, stop it. And the result is this video. Welcome to Caseback Watches. My name is Tim and our topic today is the Cartier Tank Basculante and some prices on Chrono24. So the Cartier watch, beautiful thing, was discontinued around 2005, so 16 years ago, but recently the piece has seen a jump in price. Look at that, please. Interesting case, right? Deserves some research, I think. And I snooped around a bit and I found videos, let's say, from Federico Talks Watches, who mentioned Cartier as the brand in a positive way over and over. And then I found an article at the website of Hodinkee, February 2016, 5 reasons why the Cartier is not a reverso, and so very in favor of that watch. But you can compare this with the price, with this chart, and after that article, nothing happened. Then I found only a few videos on YouTube which favored that watch. The last I found was from January 2021. And then I asked in watch forums, hey, do you know anything about this particular model here and about that price? And at the first forum, the debate was blocked after 20 minutes, no more entries allowed. I asked in the second forum and then lively debate, and some guy wrote something interesting. He recalls a couple of years ago Cartier bought up second-hand inventory and destroyed it in an effort to protect their brand's resale value. Could have something to do with this. I agree. And then another guy showed up at that forum and he said something like, hey, stop it. This is a discussion about nothing. So he tried to block that debate as well. Very interesting. Nothing? Is this really nothing? I mean, he could be right. He could be right. Maybe this chart is driven by one piece of data or 10 sales or 5 sales or 1 sale. We don't know this. This is the problem with those charts. I mean, imagine the following situation. You have a dealer with the Cartier Basculante or another watch. And then you have a buddy who buys that watch at an insane price, right? The machine behind the platform registered that price, makes the chart, and this influences, of course, the chart. Then the buddy returns the watch after 2 weeks. I mean, they don't have to send the watch physically. They just have to put the watch in their books, return, he gets back his fees and everything's fine, but the machine has registered that sale. And they can repeat this then. They can repeat it with the same watch or with another watch or several watches. They can build some sort of circle to influence the price on Chrono24, or at least that chart. And for us, that means that we have to be very, very cautious when we use such tools. By the way, there's another very interesting tool. This is the watch finder on the Chrono24 app, and I tried it out. Let's make a little foray here. I will show you some watches with the information what Chrono24, what the app has made of that. And here we have a Rolex GMT, was recognized correctly with reference number and everything. And here you see the price. I mean, it's obvious that a platform that makes money with commissions is very interested in high prices. And when they feed an app on algorithm or something like that with parameters, I would choose that parameter which lead to a very high price. This is pretty obvious, I think. So here's the second watch, Zenith El Primero advanced model with moon phase, correctly recognized. Then Tissot Banana, complete fail. I mean, the watch is pretty easy to spot, but leaves room for distraction, as you can see here. Then we have a vintage Jaeger-LeCoultre Memo Vox. This was a hard task for the machine. Fail again. So this app is fed with easy to spot watches with the classics, with the icons. But what's with those prices? They seem all rather high, and you may notice that these prices are asking prices. And I mean, come on, come on. Some of those watches you can see on Chrono24 for years with an astronomical price. It's a dream, not a price. Dream of the seller, of course. You see them for years, and so this is not a real market price. A real market price is something at an auction. This is a real market price, which leads to a deal. And the conclusion here is now we have this Cartier Basculante. We've noticed that there is a natural shortage because the watch is out of production since, I think, 2005, okay? And we have an artificial shortage, maybe created by Cartier, because the brand destroys inventory. I mean, this is a brutal story, right? You have a beautiful watch, working everything fine with that, but the company cannot make any money anymore with that. And when the cow is not longer able to give milk, then yeah. So natural shortage, artificial shortage, then you have some influencer who like the watch and they advertise, of course, the watch, and with 100% accuracy, because it is a great watch, I think. So all those factors lead to a higher price, but not to that gigantic piece. And so my assumption here is that this peak is somewhat erratic. Maybe too little data, maybe manipulated data, but this is absolutely not realistic. And if you hunt that watch on Chrono24, you will find the Cartier Tank Basculante at a lower price point. And so what we have to understand here, that those tools, they promise something very easy, but they are not very easy. They're, yeah, I think, tools to play around with. And this might be fun, but please don't use them when you have to make a tough decision, including a lot of money. Money. Why is it so hard to speak on forums about money, watch forums? Often you are blocked by the forum owner when you start a debate about money. I mean, see my cases here. And often they have in their terms and conditions, they have the sign, don't debate watch prices here, it's forbidden, it's prohibited, don't do it. What's the reason for that? What do you think? Often they tell you, well, we don't have unfruitful debates which can harm the soft feelings of a watch lover. Sweet. But I don't know if this is the truth. I think the truth is the economy behind the watch forum, because a big forum has access to a very high value target group audience. And of course they have advertising partners. And now imagine your advertising client places a fat ad on your forum, pays a lot of money for it, advertising for a certain watch model. And then under that model you have a debate in the forum and some guys come to the conclusion that this thing is overpriced. Then you have to delete that entire debate and people will dispute your censorship, which of course is correct then, but yeah, free speech is not for every corner in the world. And so then it's a lot of cleaner just to say, guys, it's forbidden. And is this legit? I think two sides. On one side, it's a bit of a shame because watch prices are important. It is very important. When we have to handle a lot of money in this genre here, then it would be very nice if somebody could tell us if there's something fishy going on with a couple of $1,000. This would be very important, very helpful. On the other hand, I can understand when people try to protect their business, because you can make up a debate about prices when you are a competitor. You can try to damage another man's business, and that's not good. Sometimes there are very honest people behind it. And so I can understand both sides, but that means then that we need our own YouTube channel to debate watch prices, but we can do this here and I will continue to debate that. Okay, that's all about the Cartier Tank Basculante, that great watch. That's all about watch prices. Allow me one brutally honest advertising for my own online shop where you'll find fine leather goods in awesome quality and yeah, made by me partly, myself. And now it's really enough. Thank you very much for your attention and until next time.